Hi everybody, Brett back altitude scale modeling with another old school sprue review. I broke this one out of stash because I'm going to build it after I finish the USAC build. It's this, the Monza 2+2. Still factory seal, still looking good. It's one of those cars that I grew up with. I was young, they came out. This is a 77 or 78, let me see. You can hear it all rattling around there, so I hope it's in great shape. This one's a 78. 78 Monza 2+2. And you see, it's pretty dusty. There we go. So this will be one of my next car builds, and this is my next old school sprue review. So let's switch cameras. All right, we're back at the bench. We're gonna get this thing open and get looking at it. I know there's gonna be some collectors out there unhappy that I'm opening a kit as old as this, but yes, I collect a lot of models and have a lot in the stash, but my intention is to build them all, no matter how old they are. Oh, this is the old crinkly kind. Look how dusty that is. No original tag on it anywhere. There was one there. Pretty interesting to see after all these years, almost 50 years, how the decals look. So, you see all the extra parts come with it. Louvers and spoilers and two different kinds of wheels and stock tires and racing tires and a V8 engine and hood scoop, 2-barrel, 4-barrel. Good box art, good classic box art. So, everything's in one bag. Tires are all loose. Fortunately, they weren't on the glass, which is right here. The tires to the side. Chrome, red parts, instructions, decals, metal axle. So, get all this out. So over here, open our bag. Like I said, I will be building this after the USAC kit. Let's start with the body. You can see Monza 2+2 right on there. Marker light place. Got a little detail in there, so you just paint it up, put some silver down, paint it up. The nose is already attached. A little bit of flash in the headlight bezels. Turn signals. Unique back shape. Got your logo back there. Chevy logo. So looking for, there's a slight seam line along the edge of the hatchback. Kind of runs right here. But it's not down the nose. Windshield wipers already molded in. There's another Chevy logo on the front. Surprisingly, there's some nicks in there. There's no ejector pin marks that I can see pushing out of the mold. Nice louvered area. Body looks real good, feels real good. This is going to be fun, I think. All right, frame. Fuel tank built in, got these big fat sprue gates. Catalytic converter, single exhaust. Some decent detail. Your fender wells are built in. You can adjust the ride height with the metal axle. So yeah, not bad considering it's a 77 or 78 mold. And interior tub. Again, door cards are molded in, nice detail. Maybe modeled car garage. I doubt that they've made any photo etch for it. You know, It's nothing fancy. Center console looks good. Manual transmission. It's got texture back here where the hatch would be. The bottoms of the back seats are molded in. So you got your gore card, you got your pocket right there. Everything's pretty well flat. So you can either detail it out or just paint it up as best you can. Up to you. And lots of these are off the sprue. Dashboard. I'm guessing there's decals for the, although you can see the, right there. You can see all the instrument detail. Radio. Got a couple seats off the sprues. A little bit of flash, but looking good. We've got the engine sprue right here. V8, so some nice detail. Exhaust manifold, intake manifold. We've got oil filter, mirror. Got a mirror? Yep, it's got a mirror. Water pump, 4-barrel carburetor. A little bit of detail inside the head. And then you got your valve covers, engine blocks, belts. Actually not too much flash on this. It's your distributor, starter. Next sprue has some headers, washer bottle, nice detail on the firewall and the radiator. Looking good. I'm not sure what these parts are. Have to check the instructions and find out. Got the louvers, part of the roll bar, part of the wheel backs. These are the pins to put the front wheels in. Good scoop. Louvers are all cut out nice. A little bit of cleanup if you're going to use them. Hood. 4 ejector pin marks on this side. The hood. Fits nicely on there. Looks like it should. And then here we have the rest of the parts that came off the sprues. We've got the front spoiler lip, master cylinder half, rear spoiler. Probably use that just because it looks so cool on this car. Rear bumper, which says 76 on it. So this is a 76 Monza, not a 77 or 78. Other half of the master cylinder. Exhaust tips for something. Another part of the roll bar. A clear piece of glass for something. The red tail lights are in here. Some side vents, 2 of them. Another intake manifold for the 2-barrel. Oil pan. Looks like a heater hose. Steering wheel. I'm not sure what part that's for. You got a battery. Another mirror. And the back seats. Back to the seats. So I'm put all this back in the bag for now. Because I don't want to lose it. I'll put a Ziploc bag when I'm done with the video. I don't want to lose anything. Looks like a fuel pump, maybe? Don't want to get in my fingers. All right, those aside, here's the chrome. Custom wheels, stock wheels, headlight bezels, side markers, side pipes, bumpers, riser, chrome valve covers, tack package, tack by itself, alternator, another air filter. Really bright. Probably dechroming all this. And the glass, which, considering it was in a box with tires that were running around and it wasn't protected, looks surprisingly good. So I'm going to put that in a bag and keep it safe. We've got 7 tires. These beautiful racing tires. Tread's nice, barely a center seam. Raised Goodyear logos. There's all the information on them. I put my visor on if I was going to read them. Of course, you can read them right there. Blue streak, pressures, for racing use only. Wow, that's some detail on these tires. And you got Goodyear Polyglass GTs, 4 or 5 of them actually, for the fronts or for just all 4s. A little bit of cleanup needed, but there's no center part to clean out like there's on these. Put those in the bag so they don't mess up. Decals, yellowed nicely. Except for the Goodyear right there, which is still pretty white. I won't be using them, but they, they still feel okay. They're not cracked or anything, but they've been sealed in a box forever. Instructions. Classic MPC constructions. I see 76 right there in the instructions. So let's zoom out a little bit, help you with instructions on what you should do to build. Cement, do not cement, plated parts, non-plated parts. They're starting you off with tires and wheels, then go right to the engine, like most cars of the era. You see how yellowed that is. Working on the engine, the stock engine or the street rod engine. Fuel pump starter, road racing engine. Headers or regular exhaust manifold. Putting the engine in, radiator, batteries, hoses. Well, those are road race. Those parts are road racing suspension parts. Torsion bars. Different ride heights for street stock or road racing. Metal axle. It's not a heater hose, it's an exhaust pipe. Single exhaust. These, if you're using headers, use these to side pipes for your side pipe. You go over here and work on your interior, your road racing interior, lay flat for road racing, roll bar, firewall with the master cylinder, and your tub and your windows. Back here, all the stuff. Apparently there's 2 of these. Yep, there's a second one on the tree to cover your headlights with for road racing. You've got road racing optional lights. A lot of these parts are optional, except obviously your bumpers and your taillights. Then here is your road racing version, if you're going to do that. If not, I'm guessing you just stop with whatever optional parts you don't want. Decals, and then all these other 76 kits that were available at the time, including a 1/20th scale Corvette that I didn't know about. Some of these I have. I got a 76 Camaro, I got a 76 Pacer, got a Pinto, got a Vega, got a Datsun pickup, got a Firebird. So some of these I do have. So there you have it. Another old school Sprue review. Monza 2+2. Beautiful looking kit. This will be my next build. Right there. After I finish the USAC build, I'll be jumping right into this. I'll probably paint it now because I have to decide what color to paint it. So, thanks for watching. Dig one of your old kits out of the stash and build it. Sit your ass to the bench and build a classic. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your hobby. And bye for